Hi, in this video, we'll download and install QGis. Let's Google QGis. When you type in QGis, a QGis website comes, and then a download option comes. Download for Windows and Mac and other operating systems. So for now, since my operating system is Windows, I'll go to Windows and check my operation system bit. Mine is 64-bit, so I'll go and download that. Now my download is on progress. So once the download is complete, I can double click the downloaded file to install QGis on my machine. Let me double click QGis setup. So let's start installation. The installation process takes a little bit of time, so you have to be patient. Now installation is on progress. Welcome to QGis. Then I'll hit next. I'll agree with the default. Here's a directory file where I would save QGis program files. Usually I'll check the data that comes with QGis and click install. Now installation is on progress. Have to be a little bit patient. Once the installation is complete, I'll go ahead and start a new QGis Windows. Before that, let's wait the installation process. Once the QGis installation is complete, you can start a new QGis session. If you open QGis, you'll find a platform and interface like this. The QGis interface has various sections. The first one is the map canvas at the center. This is where you visualize your data, your spatial data, be it a raster or a vector data. And the next one is the layers panel. Once you add GIS layers, be it a vector or raster data, you can see those layers on the layers panel. You can check out and check in, or you can drag up and down to change their overlay in the map canvas. You also have toolbars, a list of toolbars at the top here. For example, you have here save button, zoom in and zoom out, and various toolbars which help you to visualize and analyze your spatial data. You also have a menu at the top, including project, edit, view, layers, and etc. This will help you visualize and analyze your data. For example, including importing your data. For example, layers, if you click on the layers, you have a list of items that can help you add in, import, and analyze layers. And the last thing is the status bar at the bottom. At the status bar, you can see the scale of your data, your GIS data, and also the coordinate system that you have for your current data. First, let's set in up vector data. Let's go to browser. Let's check our SF data new in our data directory. Make sure that you open the shapefile. Once you click that data, open it in a QGis platform. Once you have the SF data, you can change the visualization parameters by going to properties. Make sure that you check graduated color and style. And also you can change the color ramp. Here we can divide this into 7 different layers and then hit classify. Because I didn't select the column, it doesn't show up. I have to select the SF chronic column or attribute column and then hit classify. Then I have 7 different color layers. These different color layers show different intensity. For example, red low to blue high. Now let's add in a plugin. Go to plugins and then search the Opal Layers plugin. Because I've already installed the Opal Layers plugin, it shows up, but in your case you need to install it from start. The Opal Layers plugin has different fancy mapping tools such as Google Maps, Bing Maps, OpenStreetMaps. Now I'll go to web and add the Opal Layers plugin. I have to activate it first. Once I activate that, it shows up in web. So check to Google Maps and I have different versions: physical, Google Street, Google Hybrid, and satellite. I'll choose a hybrid. Now the Google Hybrid is not showing, my SF data is not showing because it's covered by the Google Hybrid Maps. So I'll just drag it down. Now my SF data is showing up. The Google Hybrid Map provides a fancy visualization. Now the next thing is let's create a map composer, a new print map composer to create a visualization output. I'll create a SF map, my first map composer. Now, the new map composer is open. You have to drag it to the position where you want it. It looks empty because we have to add in our data. So to do that, click the Add New Map and then drag from top to bottom, and then it will show up. Here we go. You can add different layouts, map elements, for example, legend, scale bar, label, and title. But in this case, let's just keep it simple. And I'll refresh it and then export it into different export formats such as PDF and image. For now, I'll just choose export as image. And it will ask me a directory where I want to save this map image format. I'll just choose a folder and then give it a name, SF map. It will give me a export resolution. I'll choose 300 dpi and then save. So now my map is exported as image file. Let's check where I saved the file. Let's click that. Excellent. Now I have my map exported as image file. I can use this in different presentation formats. Let's close our map composer. Now the last thing is, let's export our data into KML file. Format as KML file, and then let's choose a folder where to save this file, this KML file that we're creating. I'll choose a SF map KML to remember it's a KML file, and I'll save it and click OK. Let's go check, now it's created, this our KML file. Let's go check the data folder. Now it's the data type is KML and it's created. Let's make sure that it's by double clicking this file. And it should show up on Google Earth. Here we go. So now my SF new layer, my SF data is exported, shape file is exported as a KML file where I can visualize it on Google Earth. I can zoom in, zoom out, pan,